Hello everyone, I am Erika of Beadingschool.com and you are watching my weekly BD broadcast, Beading School by Erika, Coffee Time with Erika. I hope you can hear me, I hope you can see me. I see Katie, I see Christina, I see Irina, I see Angelika, Katja, Margaret, and Jessica. Ava, Elena, Terry. Ladies, please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Okay, Ariane, thank you so much. Carol, Marianske, Joyce, Wanda, Faye, Sandra, Sarah. Hello, everyone. Rita, Debbie, Facebook user friend, Angelica. So today I would like to give you a virtual tour of different things that are happening at Beading School. There are lots of things happening, lots of events, lots of tutorials coming, lots of BD education, and I would like to today give you an overview to make sure that you can navigate it well and that you don't miss anything interesting coming up. Today you can watch the video live from the Beading School Facebook club and also from the Beading School Facebook page. In case that you haven't heard your name, I would also like to greet in the meanwhile Yosin, Terry, Aldi, Martina, Ellison, Margaret, Vania, Miriam, Eve, Erika, and Linda. So in case that you haven't heard your name yet, then it means that you are watching from the Beading School Club. And since it's a closed space, I will actually tell you more about it in a little bit of time. Then my broadcasting program that I use can't automatically see your name. So you can click on the link that is about the video, and it enables my program to see your name so I can say hi to you personally. Or also, if you have a question, for example, where you would like to share something, then it makes communicating a lot easier if I see you. So also, hi Antoinette and Gemma and Tanya. Hi indeed, Beading friends. Later, I will also upload the video to our YouTube channel, so you can also watch the recording. And Margaret has an eagle eye. She says, I see no jewels wearing, Erika. And that's so true. I was so last minute. I was still like messing with the cables as I unplugged earlier my microphone, and I needed to find like where is a still place to plug it back into my computer. So yeah, no jewels today. However, there are lots of jewels all around me, so I hope that that's a good enough vibe to set for today. Also, hi Sarah. So today I would like to give you a tour of Beading School. What actually Beading School is, what kind of things are happening here, and how you can make the most of all the BD education and inspiration. A little while ago, I asked in the Beading School Club a question. I asked that, what would you like to know about Beading School? And one of our fellow club members, Tammy, said that she would like to know how to describe what Beading School is when a friend asks her. And it made me think, as it's not an easy question to answer. I am a designer, but I do more than just beading jewels. There is a bead shop at Beading School, but it's more than just shelves and boxes full of shiny, beautiful things. And most importantly, we have a community that is so much more than just an average Facebook group. So to answer Tammy's question, I went back to the thoughts that I wrote down some 7 years ago in a little notebook when I was thinking about the values that I would like to bring to the beading world. I was like making plans, sitting already in a cafe, drinking coffee, staining my notebook with it, also with my leaking fountain pen, and writing down all the ideas and everything that came to my mind. And back then, these were just words on the page marked with coffee and with my fountain pen. But today, I am very happy and proud to say that Beading School is a community for beady learning and inspiration. And I think that is the essence, what we can say when someone asks what it is. So, Beading School is a community for beady learning and inspiration, with a big, big, big emphasis on that very first word, the community. So, ladies, what do you think about this? What are your thoughts about the definition? Definition. That sounds so very like serious. In the meanwhile, I would like to greet also Katarina, and Ludka is here, and Facebook user friend, and Nancy, and Belinda, and Robina. Joyce is sending some hearts, and Terry says it definitely is a community. So during today's video, I would like to show you the different things that make it such a place and how you can navigate everything to make sure that you don't miss anything that might be of interest and value to you. So at the beginning of the sentence stands the word community. And even if Beading School has a super fancy, nice virtual home now at beadingschool.com, many of you might actually remember the time when I was introducing it to you on the birthday of Beading School. But still, I think that the heart of Beading School is the Beading School Club on Facebook. And the club is the place where we help our beaders help you with creative questions. We organize activities like the Beader's Secret Santa, or sometimes giveaways and challenges, but also, and not also, but most importantly, the Beading School Club is a place that we shape together, all of you. So the club is run through a Facebook group, and that's where we share with each other our jewels, talk about different topics, and it's the best place if you have a question about beading. So that should be your starting point when navigating. So you can access it. I will post the link in a comment. So maybe beaders who are watching from the Facebook page and are not members of the club yet, they can click on it and apply for membership. So it is, compared to other big Facebook groups, a very small, very modest size. When I checked today, it had 915 members. But especially that family vibe that we have since the very beginning is one of its best values, in my opinion. We admit new members once a week, usually on Mondays, unless Monday is a holiday, or unless it's very, very, very busy at Beading School on Monday. And when someone would like to become a member, then they need to answer some question to make sure that it is a good match. And membership is actually a gift to our beaders who have placed at least one order at Beading School, no matter if only for €1, but at least with one order at Beading School. And I have to say that sometimes, very rarely, but every once in a while, I experience some backlash because of this. But I stand by this strongly, and I think that it really also sets something apart in the Beading School Club. So what is most important, I think, with the tone of this family style club is that we all receive a lot and we all try to give back and support each other. So by readers, when they really have to open the door with this small, super small rule to fulfill, to place at least €1 order, which is like $1, €1, then the result is really a difference in the vibe. So when I last checked, then nearly 90% of the members of the club were engaged and active during the previous 28 days. So it means that about 90% of the beaders shared something, helped a fellow beader with a comment, or liked something, answered a question, shared a picture, and so on. And I think when you meet someone for the first time, we often say that that first impression really sets the tone. Then if readers have to like push in that door with that small rule, then they stay active. And indeed, as Faye says, that is a very, very high rate of engagement. And Miriam says, this rule is very good and I understand it very good. Public social media should not be just open like this. And I'm very thankful for you ladies of understanding this. The result is not only that most of our community, like imagine like 90%, that's basically everyone, is active, but also that the discussions and the conversations, they are valuable. We don't see the pattern plays, send me the tutorial in a private message kind of conversations, but the discussions that we have are really of value. And also, like, everyone is just so incredibly kind and thoughtful, and yeah, it's a good place. You receive an answer no matter what you ask about. You will always receive an answer. Not only your creative team is there, Susie, Veronica, and me, to help you, but also fellow beaders really feel responsible. I feel that you feel responsible for helping each other. So I'm humbled by this, and it's incredible. So indeed, I posted the link. If there is someone who is not a member yet, then we are looking forward to have you. And yeah, there is this one little thing that it is a gift on top of at least €1 order. And Eve joined us just now, and she says, just joined and already feel like I have been a part of the group for a long time. And I'm so happy that you feel that way. And Erika says, this is the most supportive beading community with beautiful people. And you ladies shape it. You are responsible for it. So back to the information part. before we all start to be very emotional. So I think that indeed the club is the heart of the whole beading school, but and it's not only about juvos, but like today we also meet twice a week for a live video. And before I would start talking in general, where can you find the information and so on, I just spotted that our Bea is here with us. Bea is waiting for your questions when you don't have a creative questions, but like something about your bead order, your bead shop, about payments, shipments, tracking numbers, memberships, and so on. Then Bea is waiting for you at info@beadingschool.com. And she says, I love the family feeling here. You are all so kind, and I'm glad that I'm part of the Beading School team. And we love having you, Bea. And yeah, Angelica says, actually, I find the backlash hard to understand. How can anyone not buy something from the pattern vault? So what I get as backlash is that why isn't everything for completely free? And why is there this small €1 order? And yeah, it's sometimes hard to understand, but I think it's all right. I can deal with it. But thank you so much. So yeah, back to events. Oh, okay. I also have to read this because I really appreciate Margareta writing that. She says, and the members are so kindly to persons. There's English not so good. They answers and helps nevertheless. And indeed, we are a small, 915 strong international beading community. And I really, really, really enjoy it that we are from all corners of the world. And we speak different languages, we do our best. And yeah, when we want, we understand each other. So, with the club, we meet and beyond, we meet twice a week for a live video. Every Tuesday, always at the same time, we meet for coffee time with Erika. That means that I have a very good excuse to drink more coffee. And also every week we have a different topic that we talk about. Sometimes it's an interview with a fellow beader or designer. Sometimes I bring you all kinds of technical solutions to help you with your beading. Sometimes I tell you about new stuff that we have at the Beading School bead shop. So every week a different topic. So that's always Tuesday in the afternoon. It's 5 p.m., 5 in the afternoon, Central European time. And yeah, Miriam says it could also be a coffee addict club. I think so. And yeah, I actually have 2 coffee mugs here, maybe even more here hiding on my table between juvos and piles of papers. So, yeah, besides Tuesday, when it's like this kind of a talk show, we also have No One Has to Bead Alone. And No One Has to Bead Alone is very special to me, and I think to many of us. it is an open beading workshop for everyone all around the world. It's the same time as on Tuesdays, 5 p.m. Central European time. And every week, or lately, even some of my beading friends or team members, Susie and Veronica, will design a new jewel for you, and then we can bead it together during No One Has to Bead Alone. Actually, not this, but next week we will have a special guest, so a fellow designer will visit us, and we can bead together with her. And I think most of you know this, but we started this when COVID started 2.5 years ago, and all the beading classes got cancelled. But I felt it like when it all started, then I was really thinking like how to somehow contribute, but like I'm not in healthcare. I don't have a profession or don't have skills to be in the first line, but yeah, that's what I found, that mental health for personal reasons is very important for me. So even if beading classes got cancelled and it meant that we were stuck at home, then I thought that by doing this open beading classes, I can help. And since then, we are still going strong and meet every week. And the orientation point for No One Has to Bead Alone is we set up a different address for it, so you can remember it easily. It's noonehastobedalone.com when you would like to find the information. But we also lately started to think like we need a place where everything is included. So I will show you, we set up a new part of the web page where you can find out about everything that is happening, all the events. So if you navigate to beadingschool.com, then there is, I'll show you, there is a new menu point, and it says events, and when you click on it, then you will see the upcoming events. I still need to delete the storytelling night, as this was on past Saturday, but I actually also wanted to talk about it today, so I left it there to have it as a reminder. And so here at events, you will find always from now on the upcoming events. So here, for example, you see Coffee Time with Erika. This is today's coffee time. And next week, Tuesday, we will have back to the usual time. Today we have it on Wednesday because of a different class that I am running in the Seed Beads and More group. But from next week we are back on track. So next week we meet on Tuesday at the usual time. I will also add here the link, so you can mark going and get a reminder. So this is next week. As you can see, we can peek into the new Beading School Academy team box already. So I hope you are excited. I am very excited to show it to you. And then after and that brings me to Beading School Academy. So we have an academy that is I think the crown on all the activities that we are doing at Beading School. And every 2 months, we are focusing on a different source of inspiration, a different theme, and we explore the source of inspiration. We bead designs that are inspired by that specific source of inspiration. And if you opt in to be a turquoise or fuchsia level member of the Beading School, a student of the Beading School Academy, then you can even receive a box full of treasures that were selected and curated based on that topic. You can learn more about the Academy and how to become a member if you click on the on the Academy menu point here. And if you are already one of our Beading School Academy students and you are logged in on the webpage, then if you click on Academy, then it takes you directly to the virtual classroom of the Beading School Academy. I have done already a video in the past navigating you through all what's happening at the Beading School Academy. So I will put in the link now. Just a moment, I managed to close it instead of copying. So that's it. If you would like to watch the virtual visit of the Beading School Academy, then you can find the recording on the YouTube channel through the link that I have just posted. That takes me to mentioning the YouTube channel of Beading School. So you can find it at youtube.com/c/Beading School/videos. I will rather put it in also. So if you are watching from now, you are watching from Facebook because we are live, but later you can watch this from YouTube. Then I recommend following the channel, because here you can easily look up and find also older videos. So I think this is more user-friendly than looking up the older videos on Facebook, as on Facebook everything is mixed, pictures and videos and all kinds of different posts. But on YouTube we have only the videos, sometimes actually some extras too, little how-to videos. And I think the search option is really helpful here. So while you would search for a specific, no one has to be the lone session on the Facebook page, and if you type it in the search field on the page, then every post where we mentioned that 𝐁𝐄 would come up, then it's a lot easier to find the recording based on that search word than on Facebook. So even if you are on Facebook, then this might be really helpful for you. And yeah, Lita says, I can't believe it has been almost 2 months since the flower in the hair came out. And that was indeed our last theme of the Beading School Academy. So if we go back to the Beading School page and look at the virtual classroom, then I would like to just mention 2 things about it. I will not go into details, but I would like to mention the events that are happening So everything is mentioned during today's video, and our new beaders can catch up on everything that is happening. So if I click on the flowers in the hair theme, then one of the things that I would like to mention that we have seen briefly already is the storytelling night. So one of my favorite things happening at the Beading School Academy is a special storytelling night. We invite 𝐁𝐄𝐃 every 2 months to bring a collection of tales and stories that is connected to the source of inspiration that we are working with. So, for example, when we were working with green and red colors during the Art Deco theme, then 𝐁𝐄𝐃 brought us a collection of tales featuring these colors. Or, for example, when we were exploring the theme, the Jewel of the Maharaja, then 𝐁𝐄𝐃 brought us a collection of stories from India. And always there are precious stones and gemstones and jewels in her stories. So it is like really made for us. And if you come, then you can like bead or only just listen. And it really feels special. And Ariana says, it's really magical. Thank you for bringing us 𝐁𝐃𝐃, Erika. I'm really happy that you enjoyed it, Ariana, and I am looking forward also to the November-December theme. I think it will be a good one with her. Elena also enjoys it. I will also upload the recording soon. So there are also recordings from the storytelling nights available to our Academy members, to 𝐁𝐄𝐃 and Fuchsia Academy members. And you can watch it again if you would like to. And Joyce, I see your question and I will answer it in a little while. However, there is something about the themes that I would like to mention still. An event or a challenge that is connected to the Beading School Academy themes and sources of inspiration. So every 2 months, we also have a so-called mini challenge that you can enter. So you can access the page where you can enter the mini challenge from the virtual classroom, always from the theme. There is this tile called mini challenge, and then there are all the rules and the submission deadline here. And down here, you can find the form to submit your jewel. And since we are about to say goodbye to the flowers in the hair theme, then it's time to know that who won the newest challenge, who won the flowers in the hair mini challenge. We had so many beautiful submissions. It's unbelievable. And you keep with every theme, you keep like surprising me when I can't imagine that it can be better, then it can still be better. So thank you so much for exploring the themes so deep and for putting in all the effort and all the time and all your skills. Thank you so much for the inspiration that you bring to the community and to me with the jewels. And with every theme, we always have 2 types of prizes. We always have a talent winner who is selected by the creative team, Veronka, Zuzi, and me. And there is also always a lucky winner who is selected randomly. And actually today, since I could not decide, we could not decide that who will be the talent winner, then I would like to show you two beautiful jewels, and both the ladies will receive a prize. So first of all, I would like to congratulate to Nancy for submitting this variation uh, uh, this variation of the trimming, and originally it was a pendant. Nancy made it into a brooch and added a filigree and glass leaves, and she selected beautiful colors, and I think everything just came together so perfectly about this jewel. I think you understand us very well. That why did that happen? Why did we choose Nancy as one of our talent winners? And it was a very, very hard pick, as Linda says. I am mesmerized by this. Adding the leaves, adding the filigrees, the little butterfly, the big filigree behind it, the rhinestone and the bottom. Those are all Nancy's ideas. Kathy also says the butterfly is such a lovely detail. And I have another talent winner here. So I would also like to celebrate the beautiful creation of Kata. And Kata created this full statement necklace in autumn colors. And the colors are just so beautifully blending one into another. And Kata used Veronika's on the road motif, which is a very challenging one when it comes to building bigger jewels. But Kata did such an awesome job with adding all the nuggets and all the beads. I would also like to congratulate Kata. So this is Kata. Facebook user is Kata. So I am very happy for everyone who participated, and I am very happy also for our winners, and congratulations to everyone. And now it's time to select our lucky winner. So I have here 16, 18 submissions. So I would like to ask you to type in numbers between 1 and 18, and I will count the average of the first 3 numbers that I see appearing, and then I will check who is that on my little list. So 8 from Elena, 12 from Marianska, and 17 from Belinda. That's altogether 37 divided by 3. That's 12. So 12 is Sherry Chapman. Sherry, also congratulations to you. I'm also very happy for you. And thank you so much, everyone. And as everyone submitted such beautiful jewels, then I would also like to send all of you a little surprise to thank you for your creativity and enthusiasm. So I will ask the treasury ladies and gentlemen to slip a little surprise to your next box, to the next packages with the next boxes. So thank you, everyone, and congratulations, Nancy, Kata, and Sherry. So if we go back to what's happening here, what's happening at Beading School, then I would also like to mention the blog, as I think it's a very fun place to hang out while sipping your morning tea or morning coffee, but also it is a very valuable source of inspiration and source of ideas and all kinds of tutorials. So you can find it if you click on the blog in the main menu, and you will find here, for example, interviews. The latest one is with Sarah, one of the members of the Beading School Club, but also you see here you can get to know Bea better, my colleague who just popped in a little while ago, who is waiting for your questions. Bea is waiting for your questions at info@beadingschool.com. You can also find here information. You can also find here tutorials. Here is the article, for example, that I put together about ways of turning your beaded motifs into pendants and necklaces. So all that is waiting for you on the Beading School blog. How to use table cut beads, for example. And ladies, do you have a favorite article or type of article from the Beading School blog? I would be very happy to know that. What do you find the most interesting to read? What kind of articles do you like to read the most? And Miriam says, minimum once a day I visit beadingschool.com to see if there is something new. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Miriam. So Belinda says, I loved the Tanta earrings on the blog. That was a very nice little design from Eva Dobos, one of my beading friends and fellow designers. So, and besides bringing you all the inspiration and beading education, Beading School also has a bead shop. And I feel that as if actually the Beading School bead shop grew out from literally from my beading room, as originally our family living room was the headquarters of Beading School, and I was sharing through the bead shop what I collected, and still I share their material, what I find nice to work with, nice to combine with each other, what I find interesting and inspiring. So another place where you can click in the menu is the bead shop, and you will find here tiles that makes it easier for you to navigate. And I will tell you a bit more about it, but I see that you have some questions. Faye says, back to the blog, they are all a great read and so informative. Love to read about fellow beaders. And Robina says, I watched Heather Kingsley-Heath interview with you. I just made her Albertine and ordered her Albion book. Robina, that's so nice. Heather makes absolutely beautiful jewels. Angelica says that she likes the how-to articles the most. Elena likes the face-to-face and various tips and inspirational articles. Lutka is asking where can she find the recordings with 𝐁𝐄𝐃. So Lutka, for that you need to navigate back to the academy, and I always upload the recordings to the teams where they belong. So for example, Tatis's Treasure is uploaded. So if you click to the same place where originally the link to the Zoom evening was, then you can find there the recording with 𝐁𝐄𝐃 now. And oh my God, Belinda is going to be late to work because of me. I'm so sorry, Belinda. And I will wrap it up, ladies. But please keep asking questions if you have any questions. So there was a question about jewels belonging to different teams. So tutorials belonging to different teams. So if you click in the bead shop to the on the beading tutorial tiles, beadwork tutorial tiles, then you will find here tutorials by teams. And when you click on it, then all the teams, all the previous teams of Beadingschool Academy will come up, and you can select, maybe you have some leftovers still in your box, or maybe you would like to revisit one of the previous teams. For example, you can click here Magic Garden, and you can see which tutorials did we bead during the Magic Garden team. Then I think that we should have a different broadcast about the bead shop section where I can help you. I can show you lots of little tricks and tips how to navigate it easier, because it's also becoming quite big. But I would just like to show you two of my absolute favorite tricks. So let's say that you have, for example, a favorite color, and you would like to have different shapes or different types of beads in that specific color. So for example, I selected here the jade colored parachute beads. And if you click on the additional information, then you see here the details, the size, the material, the shape, how many holes does it have. But what I like about it is that you can click, for example, on the exact color. I'm not sure if we have something else in jade, because that was very special. Oh, we have. Oh yeah, we have. So then it brings up for you all the jade cabochons and beads that are available, that are in the bead shop. Or also you can click on the color family here on turquoise, for example. So then it brings up for you all the turquoise beads that we have. By the way, we also have these color tiles here that do the same. And also it is nice to see these filtering options. So for example, when you are searching for some preciosa beads, and there are lots of colors of preciosa beads, then it is really helpful if you can click, for example, on that you want to see only the 2 times AB. So now I narrowed down my filtering on the turquoise colored turquoise colored 2 times AB beads. So I hope that makes it easier to navigate. And there is one more thing that I would like to show you, one more feature, and that is the new in the bead shop feature. And if I click on it, then I can see that what were the newest beads and components that were added to the Beading School bead shop. So I can see that my colleague Timmy, who is responsible for taking pictures of everything new and uploading them to the bead shop, making sure that everything is correctly restocked. So during the past days, she added fire polished beads, milky beads, some glass beads. And Marianske, are you still here? Marianske was waiting for some metal components from the Flowers in the Hair collection. So they are now also available. The circles, the clasp, the very pretty butterfly earrings, the component for the half-drilled pearl. Oh, my favorites are these, by the way. The ear studs. And Miriam was already noticing something. Everything discounted. So, and Marta, you ladies are so well prepared. It is time to top up your academy boxes. So, in case that you are a Beading School Academy student, then every time when we ship a box for you, that is always at the beginning of every second month, so January, March, May, July, September, and November, the last one of the year, then we call it top up your academy box, and you can order whatever you like. We will collect it and pack it together with your box, so you don't have to pay anything extra for shipping. So now the ladies and gentlemen in the treasury are already preparing your boxes, and boxes will start traveling next Tuesday. That means that if you would like to top up your box, then please do that until Sunday midnight to make sure that we can pack it together with your box. You can choose the join with order in progress option to check out without additional shipping fee. And as you can see, indeed, then I actually set a very nice discount, a very nice special deal, a special deal for you this week. I wanted to thank everyone who is a Beading School Academy student. So every yellow member has 5% off everything that is not already discounted. Every turquoise Beading School Academy student has 10% off everything in the bead shop except already discounted stuff. And every fuchsia Beading School Academy student has 15% off everything. Everything in the Beading School bead shop. Moreover, we have one more tutorial coming with the flowers in the hair box, and I think you can recognize who designed this beauty. And if you decide to place an order for at least 60 euros until next week's Coffee Time with Erika, then you will receive next Wednesday. We will be sending out the tutorial for Ruxandra's beautiful pendant as a gift to you. And Ava was asking, should we do anything special if we got the advent calendar? And not by now, unless you would like to have something right away. During the advent calendar, We will have different discounts and we will be in touch about that. And I also have another version to show you because Zuzi was proof beading 𝐻𝐄𝐀𝐃𝐈���𝐆 pendant, so I can also show you a variation with turquoise chatons. So 𝐻𝐄𝐀 combined two colors and Zuzi used one color of the chatons, so there is plenty of possibilities to personalize it. And Robina is asking for the Ruxandra tutorial, and you can get it as a gift from us if you decide to place an order for at least 60 euros before next week's Coffee Time with Erika. So the 60 euros, it needs to be one order, not two separate orders, and it needs to be the final checkout sum after, if you have after discounts, and if you have a gift card or something, it needs to be that final price. And I'm really happy that you like this jewel. I think it is just mesmerizing and such a nice finish of the flowers in the hair theme. There are still 2 little tutorials coming for you. One will go, the times earrings will go to the blog, and this Friday we will have an offline No One Has to Bead Alone, meaning that we will upload a tutorial, Veronika's vision tutorial, that you can download and you can bead, and then you can post your pictures in the Beading School Club, and you can bead it together in the Beading School Club. And oh, Robina, sorry, I misunderstood you. Robina asked if we can't now, will we be able to purchase it later? Yes, dear Robina, the tutorial will next Wednesday. Besides going out as a gift to those who place an order, it will also go up to the Beading School bead shop on its own. And thank you so much, everyone, for spending time with me and each other today. If you have any question, then please let me know. And next week, on Monday, I will be waiting for you in the Seed Bits and More group at 4 p.m. Central European Time with a Q&A and introduction to the next week's lesson. So that's happening in the Seed Bits and More group. And on Tuesday, we are having the unboxing, and I'm super excited about it. And on Friday, we will have a guest designer with us for No One Has to Bead Alone. And I wish you all a nice rest of the day. I wish you all lots of creative ideas. Take care, and I can't wait to see you again next week. And oh, Sunshine has a question. Will the pattern in Seed Bits and More be given out tomorrow? Yes, yesterday was the basic bezel tutorial. Today was a video, and tomorrow the first PDF for the simple bracelet and the simple earrings will go up. So thank you, everyone, and looking forward to next week. Bye bye.